The book Crucial Conversations has been used since its original release in the early 2000s by millions to prepare people for high-stakes situations, change and rethink anger and hurt feelings to create powerful dialogue, persuade others, and allow for conversations about anything without unfavorable results. But how? The authors of this book argue that one key skill of effective leaders is the ability to skillfully address risky issues, and that for anyone who finds themselves stuck in something important to them, the thing that is preventing them from moving forward is a few key conversations that they are either not holding or not holding well. The authors work to prove that if an individual can spot safety risks as they happen, he or she can step out of the conversation, build safety, and find a way to talk about almost anything. The authors are writing for people, particularly adults, with struggling relationship with co-workers' family. This is shown as the authors use examples that are common spouse or partner or workplace problems such as failed trust, intimacy issues, and insubordination in detail as examples to prove their point. The values of the book can be applied to any crucial conversation, though, even those in youth, such as with a teacher. Since students often consider school to be their job, their relationship with their teacher could be considered a subordinate and boss relationship. The book puts forth its thesis almost immediately, then layering important concepts on top of each other, using earlier ideas to teach the reader to manage crucial conversations. The authors start out explaining crucial conversations and dialogue. A crucial conversation is one which has high stakes, high emotions, and opposing opinions. The process of getting relevant information into the open, or into the pool of shared meaning, is conducting dialogue. This skill enables successful people to conduct crucial conversations because the pool of shared meaning is the birthplace of synergy. Once they define these key terms, the authors go on to show the reader how to stay focused on what they really want, how to notice when safety is at risk and the flow of dialogue is stopping, how to fix this problem, how to stay in dialogue when angry, scared, or hurt, how to speak persuasively, how to listen and help others become more open to dialogue when they move into silence or violence, how to get results from successful conversations, and how to put all the tools of crucial conversations together to hold and handle crucial conversations to achieve a benefit from them. The authors use various examples and acronyms to show the reader how to use their skills. They don't use many studies, instead using mostly anecdotes and scripts they wrote for the purposes of showing an individual how to use the skill. The authors start out telling the readers to start with heart. This involves asking yourself what you really want and don't want for yourself, others, and the relationship. Here, the individual is to find his bearings and take charge of his own body. He must also refuse the fool's choice, which is to choose between two unfavorable outcomes. Then, the reader must learn to look for content and conditions that imply a crucial conversation, including monitoring himself. He must also look for safety problems, which are feelings that prevent information from entering the pool of shared meaning. This is usually through two forms: silence through masking, avoiding, or withdrawing, and violence through controlling, labeling, or attacking. After realizing that he is dealing with a crucial conversation and violations of safety, the reader must make it safe by determining whether mutual purpose or respect is at risk, and backing away to apologize, contrast by addressing others' concerns and confirming respect, or clarifying his real purpose and create a mutual purpose. The authors suggest using the CRIB method, which is to commit to seek with mutual purpose, recognize purpose behind strategy, invent a mutual purpose, and brainstorm new strategies. The reader then has to master the stories that he creates by realizing that he makes himself angry, not the other person, and that he can change the stories that he creates. One can start by retracting their path and figuring out which story they are telling: victim, villain, or helpless. People see and hear facts, tell a story to explain them, feel hurt or worried, and then act based on their conclusions with silence or violence. One must change their story into a useful story that leads to healthy action like dialogue by turning victims into actors, villains into humans, and the helpless into the able. After realizing the difference between fact and story, they must share their conclusions with the other person with confidence, humility, and skill to reach healthy dialogue. The authors use the acronym STATE. Share your facts, which are persuasive and not controversial and a good place to begin at. Tell your story with contrasting and without piling it on while continuing to look. Ask for others' paths, talk tentatively, and encourage testing by inviting opposing views genuinely. It is important to think about what you really want and to tone down the approach but not the belief. The authors then show how to get others that have moved on to silence or violence to open up by being ready to listen and staying curious and patient. The authors use the acronym AMP to remember the process: ask to show interest, mirror, paraphrase to show listening and understanding, and prime when you are getting nowhere. Many people disagree over small details and expand those issues to become their entire argument, so the authors teach the ABCs: agree and really agree, build when others leave out key pieces, and compare when you differ. Dialogue is different from decision-making, so once the reader knows how to conduct dialogue, he must decide how to decide. The authors describe 4 ways: command, when more involvement adds nothing; consult, to invite others to influence before making a choice; voting; and consensus, when there are high stakes or everyone must support the choice. Which method to use can be determined by asking who cares, who knows, who must agree, and how many people is it worth involving. Then, the people involved must decide who does what, by when, and how will they follow up. By the time that they have completed this process, they will have conducted a crucial conversation with success and prepared the situation for favorable results. Through the numerous examples used, the authors prove their thesis and show the reader how to use the skills presented to hold crucial conversations. The argument is effective as the skills can be used in daily life and, if done correctly, prove themselves through the successful conversations that the reader will then be holding. The book has a page of endnotes rather than a bibliography, with 4 sources with various datings ranging from the early 1990s to 2009, which are about marital conflict and intimacy, the avoidable death toll in healthcare, and self-deception. However, the book is based around the Crucial Conversations training program from Vital Smarts, which may have had a more extensive research backing not cited in the book. The book's Crucial Confrontations, Influencer, and Change Anything are by the same authors, the last 2 being based off the training courses of the same name, and show the readers how to enhance accountability, improve performance, and ensure execution, influence the behaviors of others for good, and recognize and turn influences in their favor. These books are similar in that they allow the reader to take control of their own lives and seemingly unchangeable factors in their work or home environment. There are 4 authors to Crucial Conversations. The first, Kerry Patterson, has authored award-winning training programs and led long-term change effects. He won the BYU Marriott School of Management Deer Award in 2004 for contribution to organizational behavior and completed his doctorate at Stanford. I would consider him an expert because of his successful programs that many others have used and his extensive research and studies, including completing his doctoral research. The second author, Joseph Grenny, is a keynote speaker and consultant known for the major corporate intuitive changes he has implemented over the past 3 decades. He is a co-founder of Intuitus Labs, which helps the world's poor achieve economic self-reliance, and is a nonprofit organization. I would say that he has much experience in the field and has witnessed many of the concepts of the book firsthand, but might not consider him an expert as much as Patterson because there is no evidence that he has researched the field outside of observation. Third is Ron McMillan, who co-founded and served as Vice President of Research and Development at the Covey Leadership Center. He is a speaker and consultant, has worked with leaders ranging from first-level managers to Fortune 500 executives. I would consider him an expert because of his experience with the Covey Leadership Center and my personal experience and observation of Covey and his success. The final author, Al Switzler, is a renowned consultant and speaker. He is on the faculty of Executive Development Center at the University of Michigan and has directed training and management initiatives with several of the Fortune 500 companies worldwide. I would consider him an expert because of his experience with university and his experience with some of the most successful companies worldwide. The authors supplement the different sections of the book with different situations that were sent into them following the release of the book, and how the application of a particular tool helped that person. This shows the reader the overall daily use of the book and how skills can be applied in real life, also helping the reader remember that chapter of the book better. These stories from the original readers are used successfully but not overused in the context of the book. Reviews to the first edition are also included in the book, saying that Crucial Conversations is simple to understand, easy to apply, and is based on research, making it powerful. Ghassan Khattab also said that Crucial Conversation changed both his professional and personal life. Even elementary school teachers such as Terry Thornton said that the book helped her have conversations delivering bad news to other teachers. I would include this work in my own research of this topic because it includes a large number of helpful examples and application suggestions for using concepts in real life. Words on a page can be difficult to use in real life, especially in high-pressure situations that can make a person feel angry or scared to speak their true feelings. This book provides a section specifically for putting all the steps together and applying key concepts, including analyzing a variety of situations. It also describes 2 key points that the reader should take with them to any crucial conversation, even if they forget the other points of the book: to learn to look and to make it safe. These 2 skills are the key levers for recognizing, building, and maintaining dialogue. The book teaches and has taught millions to communicate more effectively in the key moments of their lives, which will determine their success at home or work and can change their relationships for the better.
The most rewarding experience for me and my co-authors is hearing from real people about how our work has helped them make a positive difference in the world. Over the past 10 years, we've heard from thousands of the close to 2 million readers and fans of our book, Crucial Conversations. We've been struck by their skill and sincerity in applying Crucial Conversations principles to accomplish impressive results. Some have mended broken relationships damaged from years of silence. Others have saved lives in operating rooms by speaking up. Many have increased their personal influence at work by mastering these crucial moments. We are continually inspired by their life-changing stories. Here are just a few.
Hi, I'm Carrie Lowry. I'm a HR director in California. Crucial Conversations has not only helped me improve relations with my colleagues at work, it's really helped my relationships with my daughter, my parents, my family, all of my loved ones.
Hi, I'm Charanjit Lehil from India. The narrative has a universal appeal and has the capacity to transcend cultures. Many people in India have found it very close to our Indian values. It helps in making the world a safe place for human beings to be able to express themselves in crucial moments. I have benefited immensely from this book.
Hi there, I'm Rihanna Avers. I'm from Surrey in England, and I just want to say Crucial Conversations, well, it was a big turning point in my life, both professionally and especially in my personal life. I used the skills that I learned in Crucial Conversations to rebuild a strong and loving relationship with my son, and for that I'm just very grateful. Thank you.
James Damon, Tulsa, Oklahoma. During an interview for my dream job working with disadvantaged youth, I was asked about my communication skills. After sharing what I learned from Crucial Conversations, I not only got the job, but I was also able to implement the concepts into my new role, shaping our nation's future generation.
To celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Crucial Conversations, we've compiled the most inspiring reader stories, updated facts and figures, brand new research, skill applications and case studies, new insights from myself and my co-authors, a new foreword from our friend Stephen Covey, and much more in a brand new edition of Crucial Conversations. We hope this new edition will enable millions more, like yourself, to begin making changes in your life. You're just one book and a few skills away from saving damaged relationships, improving your workplace performance, and increasing your personal influence.